More than 3,000 years ago, near the Dardanelles in what is now Turkey, stood a powerful city called Troy. But Troy is not just famous because of the Trojan horse. Its real story is much more mysterious. Archaeologists discovered that Troy was actually many cities built on top of each other. Each time it was damaged by war, fire, or earthquake, people rebuilt it on the same hill. That is why archaeologists talk about Troy 1, Troy 2, Troy 6, Troy 7, and more. So the first mystery is, which one was Homer's Troy? Many researchers focus on Troy 6 and Troy 7 around the 13th and 12th centuries BC. Troy also sat close to the route between the Aegean Sea and the Black Sea. That made it valuable for trade and strategically important. Then comes the biggest mystery. Did the Trojan War really happen? According to Homer, Greek armies attacked Troy after Paris took Helen, wife of the Spartan king Menelaus. The war supposedly lasted 10 years, and one of its most famous warriors was Achilles. According to legend, Achilles was the greatest Greek fighter. His mother supposedly tried to make him invulnerable by dipping him into the river Styx while holding him by the heel. That left one weak point: his heel. During the Trojan War, Achilles killed the Trojan prince Hector, one of Troy's greatest defenders. But Achilles himself was later killed when Paris shot him with an arrow, traditionally said to have struck his vulnerable heel. That is where the expression Achilles' heel comes from today, a small weakness that can bring down something otherwise very powerful. But was Achilles a real person? We simply do not know. Like much of the Trojan story, he may have been based on a real warrior whose story grew into legend over generations. Archaeologists did find real destruction at Troy 7. Buildings were burned. Some areas seem unusually crowded. Large storage jars were found inside houses. This may suggest people were preparing for a siege. Then there is the famous Trojan horse. Did it really exist? No physical evidence has ever been found. Some think it may have been a siege machine. Others think it may have symbolized an earthquake, because the Greek god Poseidon was linked with both horses and earthquakes. Then comes another important clue. Ancient Hittite records mention a place called Wilusa. Many scholars believe Wilusa may actually have been Troy. Those records also mention conflict involving a Western power called Ahiyawa, often linked with the Mycenaean Greeks. If that connection is correct, then Homer's story may preserve a memory of real Bronze Age conflict. Then comes the final question. What happened to Troy after its famous destruction? Surprisingly, Troy did not disappear. It was rebuilt again. Later Greeks lived there. Then the Romans developed it further and treated Troy as an important legendary place linked to their own origins. So the fall of Troy was not really the end. Eventually, however, trade routes changed, political centers moved elsewhere, and Troy slowly faded away. Then, in the 19th century, excavations at Hisarlik revealed the ancient city beneath the ground. The legendary Troy turned out to be real. But the mystery remains. We found the city. We found destruction. We found ancient records of conflict. But we still do not know exactly how much of the Trojan War was history, and how much became legend. Troy was discovered, but its greatest story is still only partly understood.